All right. Yo, all right. Now we got some people coming in here. What's going on, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? I see Chase in here. Uh, Boxy Boy, what's going on? Um, Stupid Woofer, what's going on? NASCAR Boy, all right, what up, y'all? Yeah. All right, so let me go ahead and get this out the way. I'm not a professional streamer. I'm just going to let y'all know that right now. Um, this is like a special occasion type of thing. This kind of came to me last minute. So, yeah, hopefully y'all can enjoy this and watch me struggle in this Chicagoland race because I did a test race here and I did a 25% race here yesterday just to kind of get a feel for it because I haven't really played this game in a long time and I am rusty and yeah. Thank you all for the birthday wishes, by the way. Appreciate it, appreciate it, appreciate it. Damn, like I I wasn't expecting y'all to pop in like this all of a sudden. By the way, I will show y'all the settings that I'm working with as well when I get to that point. Dang. What's up, Austin? What's up, WRX Mike? Fast Lane, Random Kid, Movement. What's going on, y'all? Brandon. That's right. Forget the playoffs. I'm gonna try to keep cursing to a minimum on this stream. Yeah, but F the playoffs. That's right. What's going on with y'all, man? So, um, as y'all can see, I don't have the Gen 7 cars. I refuse to buy those cars because I'm pretty sure y'all know my feelings on that whole thing. Like I'm not gonna be paying $10 for some outdated DLC. Um, so I'm going to end up using the Gen 6 cars, and we're gonna be doing a full length of 100% race at Chicagoland, my home track. Um, Hardest difficulty, and see how this goes. And I know I'm gonna get some crap for not buying the Gen 7 cars, but I know I've been having a lot of people that I race with in leagues. They've been trying to get me to get it and all that, and I'm just like, nah, I'm good, man. Like I'm just gonna hold off on, I'm gonna wait till NASCAR 25 to drive a next gen car. And plus, I heard the Gen 7 cars don't race all that well anyway on this game. Like the draft is really powerful, and like even when you set it to low and all that. So yeah, I'm good on that. Is that the actual Ryan Priest? Let me stop. What's going on, man? Speaking of Ryan Priest, I hope he ends up hope he can get a ride next year. My bad, I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. See, I got the Gen 7 DLC cars to see how bad it was, how bad it is. It was pretty bad. Yeah, I never got a chance to drive them, and I just been watching people. You know, I've watched a lot of gameplay of it, and I'm just like, I'm gonna pass on that. Let's see. Will you be buying the NASCAR 25 game? Not at release. Not when it first comes out. I'm gonna hold off on it and just see what people are saying about it, like the reviewers, the people that get the game early and all that. And then, you know, if I hear positive things about it, then I'll go ahead and get it. And it's some people that I'm gonna rely on, like, you know, What If Racing, and some, you know, people that keep it real, that's not gonna gaslight you. So I'm gonna be relying on people like that. So before I continue to get into some other stuff, so here's the settings. Hardest AI difficulty, full damage, 100% race length. I got a habit of putting it at 50% because that's usually the percentage I normally race on. I don't usually do 100% races, so what's your next video in the works? EP29. The Rufa, I still got to put out the SMT data video. I just haven't gotten to it lately because and I'll get into this in a little while when I start racing, but I've been sick all week, and then the week before that I just haven't had time to get to it. So unfortunately, because trust me, I want to get the content out there, but it's been a challenge lately. Once again, thank you guys. Thank y'all so much for the birthday wishes. It's been a chill day. Thank you all. Thanks, S-Man. Hope I'm saying that right. Hopefully I said you guys on names right. Please don't destroy me in the comments if I get your name wrong. I'm really bad with names. Chase said I did a 100% Coke 600 last month and I was tired by the end of it. Yeah, I could tell this gonna take like a good 2.5, 3 hours if I had to guess, which is why I'm gonna try to hurry up and get to the race. Just trying to catch up on these chats. Y'all came in full guns a blazing, man. I really appreciate that. Appreciate that. So yeah, these are the settings. I'm starting in the back. I'm not qualifying challenge as possible. I'm not running stages. I hate stages. If y'all, pretty sure a lot of y'all know that. I hate stage cautions, so let's just put it at that. So I'm gonna run just no stages, classic format pre 2017 before they, you know, started being on some BS with that. The draft is gonna be on low. Everything is pretty much on normal when it comes to the AI settings. I set the mechanical failures to infrequent because when it's set to normal, they still fall out the race pretty frequently. So, and then draft partners is set to disable because we're not speedway racing. We're racing at Chicagoland. JC, I'm not using a custom setup. Cause like I said, I don't want to whoop the AI's ass. I want to make this as challenging as possible. So, oh yeah, let me check one more thing real quick. I'm using my steering wheel, by the way, my T248. Make sure I got all this, the volume low, cause this game is loud as hell. All right, let me go ahead and dive into this. I'm okay with stages if there was no waiting for it. Thank you, Leslie Jackson, for the birthday wish. Thank you so much. Yeah, keep stages and keep stage points and remove the unnecessary yellows. That's what everybody is at when it comes to stage cautions. When it comes to stages, I hate the stage caution part. So, as y'all can see, I'm rolling with Jeff Gordon because, you know, Kyle Larson's not in the game for a reason. So I went ahead and went with him. I'm going to be using a preset 8. And I'm going to skip qualifying, going to skip practice. Let me catch up on these checks real quick before I end up launching up. I know, by the way, I know I don't sound the best. Like, I'm using my gaming headset. I'm streaming this through my PlayStation. You know, I'm not doing this through a PC. I'm not using my Blue Yeti microphone. So if I sound kind of like low quality, don't sound the most crisp and all that, that's because I'm using my gaming headset instead of my Blue Yeti microphone, which is the microphone I use for my videos. Yeah, I know, Mike. I know Larson's in the game with the Gen 7 cars. I see you trying to do. Chicagoland should be a summer race, late July. Maybe. I wouldn't mind it being a playoff race again. Because it'd be real hot in the summertime, but maybe they should, I don't know, like, I'm not really huge on night races, so I wouldn't say a night race. JC, you saying that you ran 11th at Chicagoland with the default setup, you saying? Because I was able, in that test race, I was able to crack the top 10, and I kind of stalled out like around 7th or 8th when I did that 25%er yesterday. So, alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I don't know, I'm just trying to catch up with the chat. I got a shift as well, so should be able to get a pretty good jump. Man, y'all came out in full force, man. I'm still shocked by that. Oh boy, this is about to be a long race. Oh boy. Man, Rufa, it would be nice if Bologna Burger did pop in the stream, man. That would be kind of cool. I don't know if he aware if I'm streaming or not. That would be kind of dope though if he did. By the way, a lot of y'all get to see how I race. So I could be a Martin Truex type of racer, but I'm not about to let nobody, you know, just walk all over me. I can kind of get aggressive at times, but I'm clean though. Man. So this could be pretty easy right here to just carve through these cars right here. It starts to get challenging when you get to like 18th, 19th. Well, I'll probably say a little bit higher than that, probably like 14th or so. Another thing, I ran a 7 in that test race that I did, and it was just too tight, so I went with a 8. But the car gets so loose on the long run, so I'm not trying to go too high on the preset. Oh, Chase, you said you got NASCAR rivals for Christmas back in 2022. I seen people like What If Racing play that game, and yeah, I just never had no interest in getting it. Isn't that the game that's available for just the Switch, if I'm not mistaken? Oh, snap! What up, What If? Oh, snap. Hey, you wasn't lying when you when it came to the difficulty. Like, Chicagoland is a difficult track on this game. I know you got hours and hours and hours of like going against the AI on this game. And man, I'm not going to win this race. I'm gonna say it right now. I'm running a preset 8, no custom setup, and I'm like a 7th to 8th place car if I had to guess, just based off the one test that I did. Fastlane said excellent choice of driver. Yeah, if I had the Gen 7 DLC and all that, I would have obviously picked Larson, but you know, unfortunately, Matt Kenseth is occupying the 42 in this game. It's crazy kind of looking at the roster in general when it comes to like the 2020 roster and just seeing how different it is now. Just in 4 short years, like it's crazy seeing like who retired, who's in what rise now. Like it's just carving my way up through this field. It looks crazy. It's kind of tripped out. Man, Jimmy don't want to give me one. He don't want to give me no room right here. How was Indy? Fun, man. It was an excellent time. Everybody at the track was nice. Bought some merchandise. It was real fun, man. Like I obviously my driver won the race, which was like icing on the cake, and that's something I never thought that I would experience for some reason. I just thought that every time I'll go to a cup race I'll be unlucky and not see Larson win. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to see Dale Earnhardt Jr. race, who was my other favorite driver, because I didn't go to my first NASCAR race until 2022 at Michigan. So unfortunately I never got a chance to see Junior race, Dale Earnhardt Jr. But that was only my second cup race, my third NASCAR race in general, and the fact that I was able to see Larson win already was just insane, man. Like I was speechless. Like I yelled, and then I was just like, man, this is crazy. Did I ever get a chance to do any other driver experiences? No, I want to one day though. talk about the rich and petty driving experiences. It maybe if I wonder if when if Chicagoland ever comes back, I'll be able to do that one day. So I'm on the 15th. This is where it starts to get, just like I said earlier, like it, once you get up to 15th, you got to start really working hard and just try to make sure that you nail your corners and everything. And I try to cut a lot of this track right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. By the way, I got the caution set to relax. I do not want this race to be a caution fest, because if I set it to strict, it's probably gonna be like 40 cautions, and I don't play. I want a lot of green flag racing. So yeah, but the Indy experience was fun though, man. Like the only thing that I still haven't done yet, me and my brother. Which, by the way, if you see a name in the chat, guy named WRX Mike, that's my brother. Which I appreciate you, bro, tuning in to the stream. But yeah, if y'all the only thing I haven't experienced yet at a race was is meeting a driver. Now, with that being said, when I went to IRP last year, I walked right past Carson Hocevar, but he was talking to somebody. So I didn't want to like bother him. Out of all people, like I ran into Carson Hocevar, and I saw people from a distance. I think I saw like Jack Wood and all them. It was actually some drivers in the grandstands, because we got while the ARCA race was happening. So it was like some truck drivers that was like in the grandstands, just you know, I guess just chilling and stuff before they race. Man, the handling going away. The handling is going away. Rufus, you said, have I ever been to the Walker's Glen? No, it's a lot of tracks I want to check off. You know, obviously I want to go to the Daytona 500 one day, and the Bristol night race, and I want to go to if it ever comes back, I want to go to Rockingham, and it's a lot of tracks I want to check off. And right now I'm just kind of sticking to tracks that's around my area. You know, I'm in the Midwest, so I'm going to tracks like Michigan and IRP and Indianapolis. Might try to make it a Gateway one year, but got to see how that goes. By the way, what if I'm glad that you had a good time at Pocono, man. I'm hoping that Truex can get a dub before the year, man. Like I always like Martin Truex. I know that's your boy. I would like to think that he'll get one, but I think, actually, as a matter of fact, I think Richmond. I think he has a real good shot at Richmond. He should have won there in the spring. Jesus Christ, I shouldn't have looked at how many laps I got to go. That's one thing I don't want to do when I try to avoid looking at the lap counter or the time. When I do like real long races, I try to avoid looking at that, because if I'm looking at the lap counter constantly, it's just gonna make the race go by slower. Like when I'm doing endurance races on Project Cars 2 or Gran Turismo or whatever game I'm like doing a long race on, F1, I just try to avoid looking at that counter, man, because it's gonna go by real slow if I'm constantly looking at it. So how y'all been doing so far? 1 week without NASCAR. Like what y'all been doing today and yesterday, I should say. Because for me, I've been watching a lot of the 2002 season. I've been flying through that. As a matter of fact, I think I'm on the fall Atlanta race now. Oh, John in here. What's going on, man? Thank you for the birthday wish, man. I see so many familiar names in here, which is to be expected. And man, I really appreciate it, y'all. Really appreciate it. Logano is gone. He got me by 11 seconds, almost 12 seconds. Rusty's racing. Thanks for the birthday wish. What's going on, man? What's happening? Try not to hit that white line. I'm skating coming off the corner. I'm gonna have to tighten this car up just a little bit. It's turning too good. Oh yeah, well, if we gotta avoid that. Now Denny Hamlin just took the lead, as you said, that if I'm not going to win this race, anybody but Logano, just like in real life, anybody but Logano. I do not want that 22 car in victory lane. As a matter of fact, I could probably, if I knew I'm not gonna win, I'll probably just back up to him and wreck his ass. I would have been so mad if Joey would have won at Indy. I would have been so mad, because it was at one point where it looked like he was on the right strategy, and like he pitted before. He kind of did like the road course strategy, and I thought that he was going to cycle out in front of everybody going into the third stage. And I'm looking like, man, I even told my brother, I'm like, man, I think that's race right there. I think Logano got this. And I'm saying this like, and we not even in the third stage yet. And next thing you know, like, I think the field stayed out and he got buried in traffic. I was like, yeah, let's go. Don't want this dude winning. Logano and Austin Dillon, like those are the two guys I don't want to see win. Even though I have a more dislike. I don't like Logano more when it comes to Logano is the guy that I dislike the most in the Cup Series, and then it's Austin Dillon. If I could speak. Oh damn, dang! I gotta pit this time. Cornfed is in here. Oh, you went to Salem? Oh man, like, how was that experience, man? Because I watched that race the other night, and William Sawalich, whatever his name is, he ran away with it. But I want to see the truck series there so badly. I want to see the trucks race there so badly. That's such a Cool racetrack. I would like to go there one day. Hey Mike, come on, man. Said if Logano would have won last week, I would have threw a beer can at his forehead. Fast lane trucks got to go to Salem and other short tracks. I agree. I agree. The truck series should be a short track series, man. Like they should be going to Five Flag Speedway and South Boston and racetracks like that, man. They shouldn't be going to. I mean, it baffles me that they go to Pocono. The truck series don't even look right going there. They go to Pocono, they go to Kansas, they go to all these mile and a halves, and I don't even want them at Talladega. I think if they're going to race at any big track, take them to Daytona, Charlotte, and maybe Homestead, and that's pretty much it. Every other track is a short track and maybe like a road course or two. I think that's the pit cycle right there. Yep. That was the first pit cycle right there. And I am now... Oh, I only lost a second. I was like 11 seconds back before the pit cycle. I'm almost 13 back now. You said no Talladega. Nah. I ain't gonna lie, like I just haven't been a fan of play racing within the past like decade, almost decade now. Because everybody just can't seem to, you know, keep it together. Like the race will usually end on the caution 9 times out of 10, and it's so irritating. Obviously the trucks can race at Daytona, I'm fine with that. I wish they never got rid of Walt Disney Speedway. That was a cool track. Still wish they went to Nashville. Not Nashville, what's that track I'm thinking of? Nazareth. Yeah, so Wallach, I saw that corner. He dominated, and then the crowd, it was a nice crowd there too. Like you can kind of see it from TV how good the crowd looked. I'm gonna pause it real quick just to see what y'all saying. I think I'm missing some. I think I missed some chats. To be honest, I like them going to Pocono because I'm near there. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But still, man, like I I just do not care for them being at Pocono. It just don't look right. Oh yeah, we are getting Lee Diffie when they come back from the break. I wonder where Rick Allen's gonna go next. Is he go join join Junior and Steve Letarte over at Amazon? Or is he gonna go to TNT or the CW? Like, I don't think Rick Allen should be. I like Rick Allen. At first, I liked Rick Allen doing his speed days when he was covering the truck series, and then he kind of fell off when he became like a Cup Series announcer for NBC. I mean, he was just messing up a lot, having strokes in the booth and everything. Like, and then he got better within the past couple of years, and you know he's become, you know, acceptable now. But Lee Diff, he's gonna be really nice though, man. I'm looking forward to that. He brings the energy, man, like that. I mean, Rick Allen does too, but Lee Diffie, man, he's just on another level, man. I knew what if was going to say bring back Nazareth. Kind of wish somebody can save that place, even though it's pretty much it's like 99% gone. I think it's like some walls up still, but other than that, it's just nothing but trees around that track. But yeah, man, hopefully Ben Kennedy, he's been doing a good job of like bringing back, you know, he's been doing a good job. He's been doing a good job with the schedule. Like he's been like across Cup Series and Xfinity and trucks. So he brought back IRP and kind of wish he could bring back Canadian Tire as well for the trucks. I would say I would like to see the Cup Series race there, but the Gen 7 car sucks at every single track type except for mile and a half, so I'm not going to say that. By the way, I'm going back on that adjustment, man. This car is tight now. Like it hasn't even loosened up. Let me ask y'all something. When it comes to Chicago, I think I know where y'all might vote on this, but next year, Chicago Street Course or Chicagoland? What y'all want to see next year? You already know where I stand. Parker, what's going on, man? I see a couple of Chicagolands popping up. Yeah. Everybody wants to see Chicagoland. Even though I don't have nothing against the Chicago street course like that. It's a beautiful like scenery. Seeing the cup cars race downtown in my hometown, which is dope. But with that being said, knowing how good these Gen 7 cars are at the mile and a half, I would like to see them at Chicagoland. And people are going to say like, oh, Chicagoland, it wasn't putting on good racing like that throughout most of its history. Yeah, throughout most of its history. I'll say like 2014, that's when the track started like entering its prime. Like that's when it started, you know, 'cause it was starting to really age and you can start to move around all around the track, like top, middle, bottom. I mean, even the 550 couldn't even ruin a race at that track. So they took Chicagoland away. They took Chicagoland away like right when it was entering its prime, which sucks. Cause the moment they say that Chicagoland is returning, man, me and Mike, me and my brother, we're going to get our tickets ASAP, man. ASAP. I will be there. trying to read y'all chats. I'm trying to read the chat, but trying not to mess up. Even I'm trying to gain on Kenseth. I'm trying not to pause the game as much, because if I pause the game, this about to take all day anyway. But if I pause the game, it's gonna take even longer. Random kid, you said you want to see both Chicagoland and the Chicago Street Course. I wish we could. That could be possible, but for some, but we can't though. Because if we live in a perfect, if we could do what we want, Chicago Street Course would be the 4th of July, and then Chicagoland would be like a chase race. If it was up to me. Jesus Christ, man, I'm right there. That's another reason why I didn't go to the Chicago Street Race. WRX Mike, he just said it right there. Like, it's $300 for a ticket, man. Like, that is outrageous. Outrageous. Like, I'm a NASCAR fan, but I got my limits. So, like, I'm not about to spend $300 for a damn ticket to a NASCAR race. Even a track like Rockingham, I'm not about to. As much as I love Rockingham, like, I'm not about to spend $300 to watch a Rockingham race. Like, I'm nah. The car is just too tight, man. I can't do anything. Let me just catching up on the chat again. That's why I'm pausing it. JC, you said that I'm not the only YouTube person that's doing stuff. Wait, let me read that again. So you're not the only guy on NASCAR doing NASCAR stuff I know from Chicago. Who's the other person? Wait a minute. If you talking about Fly Guy, he was actually he's from Chicago as well. He does NASCAR content. He was actually at the race, and we was gonna meet up, but we just never got a chance to do it. Yeah, Fly Guy. Yep. Yeah, I like his content. That dude funny as hell. Man, I could not get this car to rotate. I'm going back on that adjustment when I get to pit. Yeah, we could meet up. I mean, I don't know exactly where he live in Chicago. But he seemed like he a cool dude though, man. Like, he makes good content. He was over at turn 1. I think he said like near turn 1. Me and my brother, we was at Tower Terrence, if I'm saying that correctly. Basically behind the pits, that's where we was sitting at. So yeah, we was kind of far away from each other. We didn't have a plan to meet up to where like we was gonna be like in this area and all that. We pretty much just said like, hey, if I see you out there, like I'll shout you out. Do you think Truex will get another win? Yes, and it will be the next race. I think Truex is going to win Richmond. I think that's like his last realistic shot. I mean, Truex is money at Richmond. So if he doesn't win Richmond, then I don't know. I know he was strong at Michigan last year. If it wasn't for him and Chris Buescher had that battle at the end. What's going on, Trent? And thanks so much, man, for the birthday wish, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. But yeah, Truex, yeah, I think he has one more win left in him. I think. So when we go to Richmond next week, look out for him. I'm gonna go one more lap. Oh wow, I'm actually leading. And the only reason I'm pointing that out because this might be the only time that you catch me in the lead in this race. No! Almost screwed that up. Truex is pretty solid at Homestead. Yeah, he is, but he got to deal with Larson as long as he don't run to the tire barrels again. You going to any races this season? Says NASCAR boy. I just came from Indianapolis this past week, and I plan on going to Michigan in a couple weeks, and that'll be it for me for the year. Do you think Kyle Busch gets a win this season, or does his winning streak finally ends? If you would have asked me this a couple weeks ago, I would have said like Kyle Busch, I still think he's gonna win a race before the year's out. But man, I don't know, man. Like I don't see it happening. That team is just broken. Like not only they don't have any speed, they don't have any luck. And I hate to see it, man, because Kyle Busch, he's like in my top 3 when it comes to like my favorites in the field right now. So I know some people are enjoying this because they don't like Kyle Busch, but man, I don't think he wins. His best 2 opportunities, or best 3 opportunities, is the speedways. He got Atlanta in a couple of weeks, Daytona, and he got Talladega. I think that's like his best chances. Other than that, I don't see him winning anywhere else. Talk about Kyle Busch. The fact that Spire Motorsports, people are saying that Spire Motorsports will be a better ride than RCR, that's messed up. And this is why, like, Austin Dillon need to get his ass out of that 3 car and start running Richard Childress Racing, because Richard, man, I just think I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and say that he doesn't care, but like, dude, your organization is in shambles right now. And you know what's funny though? Kyle Busch, this is his worst season ever. He's still outdoing Austin Dillon in the points. But Austin Dillon, he's been off his game too, though. Like, to his, I guess to his defense or whatever. That dude, 32nd in points. 32nd in points. Alright, I cracked the top 10. I'm gonna go a lap down this race, man. I need a caution. I need a caution, man. Yes, Austin Dillon needs to retire. I know that he's only like what 34. Like, dude, you won some big races. Just hang it up, man. Hang it up. It's just frustrating seeing somebody in a car. I wouldn't say it's competitive now, but throughout most of Austin Dillon's career, he's been in a pretty solid car. And it's just frustrating just seeing him just kind of, you know, that car, I'm talking about before this year and last year, you know that car was capable of running in the top 10. And he was just back there running like 20th or 15th, which I know 15th is not horrible, but still. Okay, I gotta catch up on the chat again. I can't drive and look at this. Thanks Alex for the birthday wish. Thank you so much, man. Let's see. Yeah, Mike pretty much saying what I'm saying. He's either gonna win at a super speedway or maybe a fuel mileage race. Yeah, Busch, that's another thing NASCAR boy just kind of brought up a good point. Like he's over driving his equipment too. Like he's not used to carrying equipment. Like he's been in top equipment all his career. Like he was with Hendrick Motorsports when he first started out, and then he was with JGR. Like that's not equipment that you have to push to stay competitive. Like the equipment is gonna, you know, make you look good as long as you don't drive like an idiot. Average finish. Oh, so this is Kyle Busch's second worst season. I'm shocked that his rookie season is not better than what he's doing this year, because wasn't he close to making the playoffs in 2005, or am I off on that? I forgot. My mind is kind of gone right now. I can't remember that. Roof was saying that Kyle Busch about to go 2011 Tony Stewart. I will laugh if that happens. It would be frustrating if he wins the championship, but I'll be sitting there looking like, wow, this dude actually just went from like one of the worst teams in the sport to winning the championship. Oh, they go. Oh man, I needed that. And I'm pitting. Car was still tight, by the way. You know what? I'm not gonna do too much to it. All right. Well, I'm on the caution. I can read these. I needed that caution. Oh, okay. So Kyle Busch wasn't even close to making the chase in 2005. I forgot about that. Yeah, man, I feel bad for Kyle Busch, man. Like, I don't know what to really say. And the thing with Kyle Busch is that I was really hoping that, speaking of Kyle Busch, the thing with Kyle Busch is that I was really hoping, oh, look at this. Kyle Busch and Corey LaJoie next to each other, or near each other. How's Corey LaJoie in the top 10? Oh, look at this. I'm throwing it. I'm putting it 3 wide. I need to be aggressive right here. Get the positions while y'all bunched up. How is Corey LaJoy on the lead lap, man? That's frustrating looking at that. Wow, Cal. He must have heard me talking negative about him. Look at that, you just screwed yourself. The Stacey Chambers saying happy birthday. Thanks, man. Thank you. Appreciate it so much. I know I keep saying it, but I want to thank y'all so much for not just wishing me happy birthday, but just the support y'all shown on the channel, man. That y'all just keep surprising me, man, when it comes to y'all support. Like it shocks me every time. I'm still not used to this. Dang, I'm on to 4th. Man, I might get 3rd right here. Okay. Rufus saying everybody will Rufus pretty much saying what everybody been saying on social media. He glad that he's out of the ride. Yeah, he wasn't getting the job done. He didn't make himself look good at Gateway last year when he had a chance to drive Chase's car, and he been doing dumb shit all year, so yep. Am I about to rattle Joy's cage? I'm about to pass him. I'm about to go for the lead right here, man. What the hell? I was not expecting this. I was not expecting this. I don't know why Hamlin is running the top lane, but that's helping me out right now. Chambers, you said my favorite NASCAR season, my favorite NASCAR season and worst NASCAR season. The worst season, it's a toss up between 2015 and 2019. Like in terms of the racing product, rooting for a driver, Dale Jr. in 2009 and 2010. What's funny is that I don't remember too many races from 2010 and 2009 because, like, if Junior wasn't really running well, like I was not really paying attention. Like I would be on my PSP playing my PSP with the race on in the background. So I don't remember too many races from that time like that. I mean, that was just such a miserable time. But yeah, the best season, 2001 when it comes to the racing product. 2011 as well. It's a toss up between those two. I just got done watching the 2001 season not that long ago, And yeah, it was a lot of races that year that was just really good. The plate package was um insane when it came to like just the runs you can get on people, and mile and a half racing was good, short tracks was good, the road courses are pretty solid. Y'all want to know a season that people that gets too much hate? The 2018 season. And I get it, like the first half of that season was kind of like hit or miss in my opinion, but that second half, man, was really good. So that season overall wasn't as bad, and I feel like that the three drivers that was dominating kind of made things. It kind of made the fans, you had Kyle Busch, Martin Truex, and Kevin Harvick dominating. Kyle Busch he wasn't really liked at the time. A lot of people thought Truex was like a big crybaby on the radio, so they didn't really like him at the time. And Kevin Harvick was just winning a lot, and that's why he wasn't really liked at the time. So I think that a lot of people dislike that season for that reason as well, because of the drivers involved. And then not to mention you had Logano winning the championship to top it all off. So I would never forget the rage that came from everyone after that race, man. I mean, I was pissed off too, I'm not gonna lie. Like, one of those three guys should have won the championship, and here comes this dude out of nowhere. And then the video that David Land put together showing like so many YouTubers, like What If, and it was some other people that he had on there, Kamikaze Games, yelling in his back seat. It's over, pack it up, put on the hauler. NASCAR is over with. Like, it was just so funny, man. Looking back on it, it was funny, but I just remember when I was watching that video, I was just, it was frustrating though, man, because these three guys dominated the season, and you just have this guy that had like a okay season swoop in and take the championship. Not to mention someone that I don't even like. Not even on lap 100 yet. Yeah, but 2018, man, it doesn't deserve the hate that it gets. I know a lot of people didn't like that fall Talladega race where Stewart-Haas Racing obliterated the field, but if anything, I found that kind of interesting. But I like for my play racing to be a little spread out, but that situation, that whole deal was different. It was different. Jesus Christ, I keep hitting the white line. Alright. Checking on the chat again. What do you think? NASCAR boy said, what do you think of this season so far? Man, it's been hit or miss. Like, you've had some races that's been complete duds, but you had a lot of moments where it's just been like a lot of like just viral moments and just like historical stuff going on, like the 3-wide Atlanta finish, the closest finish in NASCAR history at Kansas. You know, it's been hit or miss. It's been hit or miss. Oh yeah, what if you was part of that? I remember watching your video. When you watch a What If Racing review and the room is dark, That's how you know that uh like a rant video is coming. That's how you know he's about to rant. uh you say you miss tandem racing. Nah, keep that out of here. I do not miss tandem racing. I hated it when it was happening, and I have not missed it. And I remember during that time period too, man, like people did not like tandem racing. And I don't know if because people are just nostalgic now and they like, oh man, look at tandem racing. And the only positive about it was that you didn't see as many big wrecks because the field was kind of spread out, because everybody was kind of like 2x2 and it was like some separation. But other than that, man, I just didn't. It looked goofy. I'm guessing that Ross Chastain's on fresher tires. Yeah, I'm just gonna let him go. I couldn't hold my car down the bottom anyway. This car feels so weird, man. Like it's loose coming off, and it's tight going into the corner. It's loose coming off. Like, don't know what to really do with it. Bowman Gray next year will make slap shoes really happy, excited to see the cars on it. Yeah, I know Slap Shoes is a big fan of Bowman Gray. You know what's funny is that I made a video a couple years ago talking about that NASCAR needs to send the All-Star race. They need to send the car. They need to have the All-Star race at Bowman Gray, and now here we are years later, and they about to have it for the Clash. So I was not that far off. So yeah. See, yeah, Rufus said that 2011 tandem racing was awesome. Man, I just couldn't get into it, man. Just could not get into it. And I remember when tandem racing first started coming about, like around 2008. And you saw it at Talladega only because at the time Daytona was like bumpy, so it was impossible to do it at that track. And I was just kind of looking like, man, what the hell? Like, these guys are pulling away. Like two cars are just breaking away from the field. Like, it was just, at the time, it was crazy seeing that. Damn, Alex Bowman and Ryan Blaney, they pulled away. My car is just all over the place. Surprised I haven't lost even more time to them. That felt good right there, but yeah, this try to make another change to it. Doesn't help too when I hit the white line. I'm looking at the chat, but I'm glancing at it. If anybody new has popped in, welcome to the stream. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm trying not to pause the game too much, like I said. Trying to read these chats as I'm going down the straightaway. Let's see. Someone said, what is your all-time favorite NASCAR race that you watched? That's difficult to answer, because there's been so many great races that I watched. Man, I'm trying to think. This year's Kansas race was really good. That was insane. I don't know, man. Probably the 2001 this 2001 spring Atlanta race where Harvick edged Gordon out. I know that finish is memorable. The finish itself is memorable, but that whole entire race was great. That whole entire race was great, especially that 5-car battle at the end between Jerry Nadeau and Jeff Gordon, Dale Jarrett Jr. and Harvick. Hey Roof, I appreciate you putting the word out there, man. Thanks. Appreciate it. The 1992 Hooters, you know, the championship race at Atlanta. That's another one. Man, it's hard to just think of one. Cause like I said, that Kansas race this year was just, man, it was off the chain, man. It was great. So, okay, so did some people pit yet, or did I just lose that much time on pit road? I don't know what's going on right now. I was 4th before the pit cycle started, and now I'm 10th. Like, did some people not pit? I would like to think that everybody pitted. Yeah, it's a lot of races though that's been real good. That it just can't come to the 2002 Bristol night race. It was another Bristol night race that was good. It was in 2012 Bristol night race. The 2020 Bristol race was pretty good. The day race, that was pretty good. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to say the 2001 Daytona 500 outside of the last lap. That was a fantastic race until obviously what happened on lap 200. I mean, that race was so freaking good. 2001 Pepsi 400, yep. The 2006 Fall Talladega race was really good until my boy got turned. I'm not trying to factor that in though, but that was a really good race. That was like the best Talladega race I've seen Dale Earnhardt Jr. drive. I mean, the moves he was making in that race was just insane. And not to mention, he cut down a tire early in that race, came back and was about to win the damn thing probably. Well, he was about to win, but to come back and have a shot at winning was just crazy. The move he made on Kurt Busch going into turn 3 with like 15 to go was like really cool. Like he was all on his bumper, and he, cause throughout that entire race, the top lane was like the lane to run. I think that was like their first race on the repaved surface, and everybody was just running the top lane. And just remember, like, if you wanted to make like a bold move going to 3, you had the whole bottom to yourself. And Junior made that move with like, I think 15 to go, whatever, and then got to the lead, and he trained him around the top until the last lap. Who the hell was mentioning the 2023 Truck Series Championship? Yeah, don't mention that. That race, man, that race pissed me off. I mean, obviously. And then you know what's funny? They came back the next season at Daytona and tore up a lot of shit again. Like, so obviously I didn't learn nothing throughout the off season. Talk about the Truck Series guys. They made a fool. They made themselves look like idiots in that Truck Series finale last year. Came to Daytona in 2024 to start off the season and wrecked a bunch of shit. And I'm just looking like, man, what the hell has the Truck Series turned into, man? I hate that race with a passion. Host of our dumping Corey Haim for the championship, and NASCAR not seeing nothing wrong with that. I actually brought that up on Twitter today. Yeah. Hell yeah, root for the Truck Series used to be, yeah, like I'll say like 10, 15, like 15 years ago, the Truck Series was, I miss when that series was just like old guys, man. Like, not, I mean, it just wasn't just old guys, but it was a lot of guys that knew how to drive, man. Now it's turned into ARCA now. So that's why I made that video like last year about the series, because it was just tearing shit up every week. Now with that being said, they have gotten better as the year went on. Like, this has been one of the cleaner Truck Series seasons in recent years. I will say that. It's been a lot cleaner this year. Ever since, you know, after Daytona. Oh, JC, you said that you was gonna share my stream in the Discord. Appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh yeah, what if racing? He brought up the 2020 Kansas fall race where nobody couldn't Harvey couldn't do anything with Logano. Yeah, that was frustrating. That was like the race where, I mean, the 550 package has always been hated, but after that race, that's when people were just like, okay, I'm done with this shit. Nine and a half seconds back. Yeah, look at those names from the old days in the truck series, man. Mike Skinner, Ron Hornaday. You know, Matt Crafton is still around. He's just not very well liked anymore, which I get it, but at the same time, I don't. I know that he's made himself kind of unlikable off the track, but I respect what he's done on the track. I feel like he gets overlooked, which is why I made that Matt Crafton video earlier late last year. You got some old guys in the field, but they don't use their heads. Like Stuart Friesen, I seen him do some stupid shit. I think, wasn't he the one that right hooked Zane Smith on the last lap at Martinsville? If I'm not mistaken. Like, yes, he's an older guy, but he makes dumb decisions. I feel like Grant Enfinger is like the only old guy in the field that actually races like a true veteran. Like, you could place him in the truck field from like 15-20 years ago and he'll fit right in. Talk about Grant Enfinger, which is why he's like one of my favorites in the truck series. Like the guys I like in the truck series right now, like just in general, Grant Enfinger, Roger Carruth. I like Ty Dillon. I know a lot of people don't like Ty Dillon, but I actually like Ty Dillon, even though he's not getting the results this year. So that was like my three favorite drivers in the truck series. I like Ty Majeski as well. I'd be glad when Grant Enfinger and that CR17 they start to get that program. It seems like they've been improving as the years going on. I think next year, as long as they don't take a step back, I feel like they can contend for wins on a weekly basis. Very well timed caution, but yeah, I feel like that Enfinger and that team, I feel like they can be a weekly contender next year. This was their first year. They trying to like mesh and all that, so yeah. Carruth would be great in the Cup Series. I gotta see more from Roger Carruth. He's improved this year, but he needs to. You could tell that his racecraft is still not there yet. Like it's not where it needs to be. Just needs to learn how to. He needs to learn how to manage a race better. Just from what I've seen, he got raw pace and all that. As you know, as we all seen. I mean, he won a race this year. he just needs to just get a little bit better with his racecraft. So I think he needs one more season in the Truck Series, one more year in the Truck Series. Talk about Roger Carruth. And yeah, what do I think of Hailie Deegan? She's been disappointing. I ain't gonna lie, I had high hopes, just like everybody else. I had high hopes of Hailie Deegan years ago, and she is. Give me a sec. I'm trying to take the lead right here. Hold on. I think Bowman about to drive away from me. The car is just too tight, man. I can't do anything. Look at it. I can't hold on the damn bottom. Yeah, he's driving away. I can't do anything. I drove it in right there. Trying to maintain second. But yeah, Hailie Deegan, she's just been... I thought she was gonna... she looked legit in the K&N series, and I know some people are gonna say, like, well, that series only got like 9 cars that's competitive, and I get it. I just think that... I thought she was legit, and she needs to... I mean, I think a lot of people have been saying this lately too. Like, she left, when she left Toyota, that's what kind of, like... It wasn't a good move for her, because Ford doesn't really have the best developmental program. With that being said, ThorSport, she was part of ThorSport, and she still couldn't do anything. So I don't know. I hope. Now here's the thing with Hailie. Like, I think if NASCAR doesn't work out for her, I don't know if she's done with NASCAR. I mean, I know that it's been talks about her with IndyCar and all that, which would be something else if she went over there. But if she can't find nothing in NASCAR, or if she continues to not have success in NASCAR, I think she should look into IMSA racing, because she actually looks pretty sporty in IMSA racing. Like, she actually has pace in that series. It seems like those cars suit her better than you know, any other car that she's driven. Random kid, you said that Carruth, he was the one that caused the flip at Daytona. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he just needs to... He's better this year, but he just needs to quit making, like, mistakes. No, like I said, he caused that big wreck at Daytona. Talk about Roger Carruth. He caused that big wreck at Daytona, and then he didn't take no accountability for it at first. And then I remember Bubba Wallace, he had to get on his ass about that. He was like, dude, you just wrecked like a whole bunch of race trucks, and you trying to sit here and give me a high five and act like everything all good? Like, no. I ain't gonna lie, how the way Bubba kind of like pushed him to the side was kind of funny. I'm like, damn, like, what's going on here? But Roger, he is a good talent though. He's good. I just think he needs one more season and he needs to have like a true breakout season. He needs to win like 4 to 5 races and lead laps and win stages and stuff. Like, be the guy, kind of like what Corey Heim was doing this season. And then that's when I could start saying, like, okay, this Carruth guy can start being talked about for a cup ride. and he's driving for a team that has a cup team. So if you perform, they'll most likely kick out. I don't know how long Michael McDowell's contract is, but kick out Michael McDowell and put Roger Carruth in an Aspire Cup car. You can tell that I'm not even looking. I'm not even paying attention right now. I was looking at the chat and I was completely away from the wall right there. I ain't had no arc going to the turn. Yeah, Roger. He a cool dude off the track too. I agree with that. Randall kid. Just need who else is coming up through the ranks that I like? What's his name? Connor Zilic is gonna be something else one day, and I think he just turned 18 as well. So I think he's most likely gonna be full time in whatever series he chooses to run in next year. Whether that's, he might just get thrown into an Xfinity car. Who knows? I don't think they're gonna want him down there in trucks and ARCA. I think he might just get thrown into an Xfinity car and just develop doing that in that series. Yeah, Connor Zilic, he's gonna be something else. The fact that that dude real competitive in the Rolex. I mean, obviously his background is road course racing, so he might be on some SVG type shit a few years from now. And he's only 18 years old, so it's like, imagine how good he's gonna be when he's like 25, 26. Stuart, you said that Roger should be in the 17 Hendrick car full time, or JRM car. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, a lot of people are skipping Xfinity because the Cup cars, and this gonna sound weird, but I'm pretty sure y'all are aware of it. If I could talk, you guys are aware of this, but the Cup and trucks, they kind of race the same way. So a lot of people are like skipping Xfinity and going straight to Cup. So do they got a Roger Carruth diecast made? I'm pretty sure they do. I'm trying to continue to add to my my diecast collection. I only got one truck, and that's Kyle Busch's sweep set from 2018. I would like to add more trucks, truck series vehicles to my collection. Damn, Harvick. I just have no turn. Look at that. I have no turn. I'm getting passed by Corey LaJoy. It didn't help that I had to restart on the outside. I gotta show a picture of like my updated diecast collection, cause I think I posted a picture of it a couple years ago, but I collected a lot more cars since then. Some of these cars are not even in cases because like my glass display cases, because um um I'm out of room. I got a case that holds up to, I got a glass case that holds up to 24 cars, and then I got a case that holds up to 10, and then I got like cars sitting on top of the display case, and then I got some cars sitting on my dresser and all that, so like still packaged because I don't want them to get dusty. So Rhoda said Larson gonna win a lot, so rest in rest in peace your room. You need many shelves. Yeah, I need to make room. I want to get one more display case that holds up to 24, and I feel like that would be enough for now. So yeah. So, believe it or not, I don't have a whole lot of Kyle Larson diecast. Give me one sec, guys. I'm sorry about that, guys. um, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking about my diecast. But yeah, I need more room. And then when it comes to the Larson diecast, I got I got three 164s of his cars, and then I got like four three 124s of his cars, his diecast cars. I got one Chip Ganassi car of his, and then the rest of these are just Hendrick car schemes. I want to get his Valvoline scheme as well. I just got a hold of Jeff Gordon's DuPont Flame scheme at the racetrack, the 2007 one. I've been wanting that one for a while. Oh, JC, you said you got his you pre-ordered on Rogers Vegas win truck. I may have to get that. I want to get I would like to get a Matt Crafton truck, diecast truck. I've been on eBay a lot lately, man, and it's so many diecasts that I want, man, but you know, money is. If I had a whole bunch of money laying around, I would have ordered at least like 10 or 15 of these easily. So the diecast that I got, I mean, I'm gonna show. I might take a picture of it after this race and just post it on social media. But I gotta like put all of my diecast together. Yeah, but I got Sterling Marlin's 2002 Coors Light scheme. I got Jeff Gordon's 2007 Pepsi car from the Fall Talladega race. Dale Senior's 2000, his No Bull 2000 car. They got the No Bull Colas. Junior's Oreo Risk car from 2005. I got a Wally Donovac car where he had like the Powerpuff Girls on the hood, the 75 car. I forgot what team he was driving for, but it's a 70. It's an all black car. They got like the Powerpuff Girls on the. It's got the Powerpuff Girls characters on there and everything. I got Chase Briscoe's Xfinity car from 2020 when he was in the 98. Brad Keselowski's. I'm looking dead at it right now. I'm looking dead at my diecast as I'm saying this. Brad Keselowski 2012 scheme, which is beautiful. I should get Bill Elliott's McDonald's scheme. I want that one too. I like how that looks. I know Bill Elliott didn't run well with his own team, but those paint schemes, those McDonald paint schemes was nice. Yeah, what if you right, man? Like it be some people that you be scrolling on eBay and you searching for like diecast and you looking at the pictures that they posting, and sometimes like they will even post a picture of like the actual diecast. They'll just post a picture of like the box, and I'll be looking like, no, you gonna have to show that the actual the model, like include like the model as well in the pictures, because I'm gonna be mad as hell if I buy that diecast and then I open the box up and there's nothing in there. There's nothing but foam. There's nothing but like just cotton in it and everything, and then that would be so messed up. Like I just got bamboozled. And then yeah, some people they be trying to charge like a ridiculous amount for like for certain cars that shouldn't be charged. Like I seen people charge like $300 for like a championship car and all that. It's like, nah, I'm not paying that much. I think the most I paid for a diecast on eBay is like close to $100. I got some of my cars I got from Lionel as well. Like this Kurt Busch, the one Kurt Busch's on last win at Kansas in the 45. I got that car. I I got a Harrison Burton car, but it was given to me by my brother, and he won that. He actually received that car from a friend, and he didn't want it, so he gave it to me. So I was like, "Oh, cool, I'll take it." It's a Harrison Burton car from when he was in the Xfinity series. I got Ricky Craven's 2003 scheme. I got, what else? I'm looking dead at it right now. Jeff Gordon's Rainbow Warrior car from the 2000, like the last year he ran it. I might be getting Norris's Valvoline car if he wins the championship in 4 races. I do that every regular season. Yeah, that's the car that I want. It doesn't matter what year either. I think that every Valvoline scheme that he's had since he started running them has looked good, so it doesn't matter which one I get. Let's see. eBay is a death sentence if you want to buy a NASCAR diecast. Officer, and there's a few sellers who actually sell cars for a fair price. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I be real careful when I'm on there. Trust me, I don't just be buying left and right. I try to see if it's a reasonable price. No matter how much I want the car, like I'm not gonna be spending a whole lot of money. No. Oh yeah, I heard about Justin Haley's wife being name is Haley, which is funny. They just got married and everything. That's funny. Man, when it comes to this race, man, I thought that I was gonna be contending. I really thought that I was gonna be contending. It seemed like I was gonna be contending when I got up to 3rd on that restart, and then they kicked my ass right back to where I was running all race, which was like 8th. Do I have a Denny Hamlin car? No, I want to get one though. I want to get something of his. I got the Kyle Busch sweep set. What else I got? Dale Jr.'s 2001 Pepsi 400 win. I got his 2004 Daytona 500 win scheme. I got Tony Stewart's 2002 Home Depot scheme when he was in the Pontiac. Casey Kane's 2005 Brickyard scheme with the red stripes. I got his Dodge Mopar scheme where he dominated that fall Charlotte race before he blew that tire. Oh, that white kid. Oh, that white kid. What's going on? What's happening, man? What is up? What is up, man? I'm just chilling. Just chilling with you guys. Getting my ass whooped on NASCAR Heat 5 against the AI. Do you have any Days of Thunder diecast? No, not yet. I would like to get one down the road, maybe. There's so many diecasts I want, man. I feel like I got a pretty good collection already. But it's just so much more that I want. I think I got like 40 something cars, and I got like, whoa. I got like 25 like 164s. Oh damn, you was at the race What was you seated at? Where was you sitting at? Cause I was at the race as well, man. Like I was at Tower Terrence, basically behind the pits. I hope I'm saying that right. They had so many gems of diecast. I bought a diecast at the Hendrick trailer before the race. I got a 2023 Kyle Larson Vegas win from last year, where he barely held off Christopher Bell and almost gave me a heart attack. And then I bought the Jeff Gordon DuPont flame scheme. I bought that after the race. These guys had like a tent up, and it was a whole lot of people just selling stuff. And not only they had like the newest diecast in there, but they had like diecast from like cars from like the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, 2000s. And I was looking at my brother, I'm like, man, I don't know what to get, man. Like they had a Mark Martin Valvoline car from like 98, and I was just like, god damn, man, I don't know what to get. I was just sitting there just trying to decide. Are you using the penthouse? Damn. Come to Pocono, bring binoculars. I always wish that they had seats that was like in turn 3 at least at Pocono. I'm surprised they never like expanded there when NASCAR was like becoming big time. I mean, I know that they sell it's a lot of seats already at that track, but I'm surprised they never put like any grandstands in turn 3. At least not in the tunnel turn or in turn 1, but just at least like in turns turn 3. But I guess it's a good thing they didn't do it, because NASCAR, you know, they can't sell a whole lot of, you know, seats anymore. If I get a Truex diecast, I want his Furniture Road Bass Pro Shop scheme from 2017, the one he won the championship with, and I want his one from 2006 where he was a DEI, or 2007, one of those years. I like his Napa schemes as well. I saw a Clint Boyer 2014 peak. It was like in chrome too. Peak scheme. That shit looked nice. I don't know if it's a good idea to be staying out this long on old tires, but want to make sure I make it on fuel. It just turned into a fuel. I'm trying to do some math in my head. Let's see, 83 to go, and we can go like 30 laps on fuel, I think, or 20 something laps on fuel. I mean, obviously I'm going to have to stop again, but how many more stops am I going to have to do? I don't know. The only way I'm winning this race is if it's a late race caution. It's not that many cars on lead lap, so I'll definitely pit and try to make a charge at it. Try to loosen the car up as much as possible. I want to win. I just don't got nothing for them on the long run. I don't got nothing for them on the short run either. Wait a minute. What? The penthouse was 90% Larson fans. The whole section went nuts when Brad ran out under caution. I was one of those people. I was looking for the 17 Homestead car. It's $400 on eBay. I don't feel like spending that much on it. Yeah, it's not worth it. Don't, hell no. I wouldn't even spend $400 on a ticket. I'm definitely not about to spend $400 on the diecast. Nope. $400 for a diecast car. I don't care if it's chrome. I don't care if it's highly detailed. I'm not spending that amount of money. There's no way. There's no way. Yo, where do you guys find these OG diecasts? It doesn't help that I live in Canada, so I can only have access to diecasts on NASCAR's website. Like I said, most of my diecasts I've got on eBay, and then some of them I gotten on Lionel. Even with it being an elite and championship winning car, so that gives them they feel like that. Okay, it's an elite, it's chrome and all that. They won the championship. I'm gonna go ahead and price this at $400. Like, nah, get up out of here. Good luck trying to sell that thing. I usually try to, it be some cars on there that's like $25. I try to look between like that $25 and $40 range. Try to keep it in that range. Maybe 50. Maybe 50. Yeah, eBay is like your best bet. But just try to be just try to be careful when you on there, man, cause like I said, they be trying to jip people. A lot of sellers be trying to jip people on there. Charging $400 for a goddamn diecast car. Oh. And I will be staying out. Wait, hold on. Should I? I'll pit, but I'll take right sides. Oh, what diecast you won, kid? What was it? Oh yeah, I got Junior's National Guard car from 2014 as well. That's a beautiful looking car. I do have a Haley Deegan diecast. I actually got two. Back when she was in Toyota. I haven't really got anything of her since then. I got Kevin Harvick's GM Goodwrench car from 2000, the iconic one from 03 to 06. That scheme. I got a Jimmy Johnson 2010 championship car. Believe it or not, I don't have a Dale Earnhardt Jr. just regular Budweiser car. I got, like I said, I got his old Ford Daytona 500 car. I got his Pepsi 400 car, and I got the rock and roll one that he ran in '03 at Richmond, and I don't have like his regular Budweiser car, not the one, none. So I gotta get that next. I'm going 4 wide right here. Oh man, I don't got no speed. I did that for no reason. Cut it down here. I'm right there, man. Hold on. Don't have the arc. Man, they can carry so much speed at top, man. That's, I wish I can do the same thing. Trying not to hit that white line. I'm trying to be very disciplined right now. Ah, damn. No, look who's in the lead, man. With what, 70 something laps to go. Oh, damn. Please don't let this happen. Blaney, please go catch him, man. Do not let Logano win this race. I'm about to gain like 2/10 just from seeing him in the lead. Oh, that's your favorite driver? I'm sorry, man. That's my least favorite driver. I'm sorry. I gotta put a stop to this. If Blaney not gonna do it, or anybody else in the field not gonna do it, even though I'm not gonna be able to do it either, my car sucks, especially on the long run. Look at Corey LaJoy. Look at that. If my car could hold the damn bottom, like I'll be fine. Damn. Yep. Car's going away. I did take right side tires, but my tires wasn't even that old to begin with on the lefts, so that's why I just went ahead and did that. I was trying to get myself some track position. Should have just stayed out. Man, Logano gone, man. God damn. Oh, man, I do not want this dude winning. Look at Corey LaJoy. If only he was doing this in real life, he wouldn't be getting kicked out. He wish he was doing this right now. Damn, I just wasn't trying to do that. Wasn't trying to do that. Wasn't trying to do that. God damn. You hope that IndyCar has more oval tracks in the future. Yeah. Now, you know, it seems like they're not going to change anything for next year, but I hope in 2026 they look at, you know, I want more high speed ovals, man. Like, go to, I wouldn't say Pocono, go to Chicagoland, go to Michigan, the week after the Indy 500. Like, I said this before, like in a video when I made that fantasy IndyCar schedule, I said they should, like, doing the Indy 500, like, promote the hell out of the following race, which would be the Michigan race, and just have them say, like, man, if you enjoy this today, you're really going to enjoy it next week, because Michigan is a wide racetrack. You can run everywhere. They're going to be going even faster. They gonna be doing like 245 miles per hour. Like, you know, y'all are not gonna want to miss this. And then you can get some of that casual crowd to tune in next week. Another oval. Ovals are more exciting. And IndyCar, obviously. So it's like, that would make sense. They need to go back to Michigan, man. I mean, some people are going to say, like, man, it's too dangerous. Like, they got the halo now. They got the aero screen. I mean, man, what happened to my turn in this car? Like, even on the short run, I don't got no turn now. I'm just trying to be patient putting the throttle back down, but it don't seem to be making a difference. I'm still pushing up the track. Get past your weak ass. Oh damn, that didn't matter. Here come Denny Hamlin now. I'm about to lose more positions. Let me see. Wow, somebody actually has a Dawson Cram diecast. Um, the only Dale Jr. cars I got is his DEI 2015. Wait, what? You mean his Junior Motorsports cars? Let's see. Corey LaJoy beating, yeah, he if Corey LaJoy was running like this in real life, he would have kept his damn ride. Unfortunately, I doubt IndyCar will ever go back to Michigan after the kart tragedy that took place in the 90s. I think a lot of people, and they say the same thing about Las Vegas ever since Dan Weldon died. Oh, Dawson Cram, that's the one. Oh, okay, that's the car you won from a contest. Okay. I would never forgive Dawson Cram for costing Brett Moffitt the championship in 2020. Bought out the late race caution at Phoenix, and I mean Brett Moffitt, he was walking away with it, man, and then his ass caused the caution, Dawson Cram, and then that's when all hell broke loose. Yeah, you know, it doesn't help that Brett Moffitt kind of threw his team under the bus after the race, which is probably why he never got a chance to run for them again the next year. I think Creed was the one that deserved the title anyway because he had the most points accumulated throughout the season, I think, that year, so he deserved the title anyway. But man, I was rooting for Brett Moffitt. I'm a big Brett Moffitt fan. He's a cup caliber driver in my opinion. What you gonna do, Corey LaJoy? I mean, you are racing me extremely hard right now, but I'd rather you be doing that though instead of right hooking me like you did Kyle Busch. Just hooking me down the straightaway. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's shot that LaJoy's in the top 10. Like, what type of shit is this? I'm about to just run him off the racetrack. I'm tired of being side by side with him. I'm about to lose a spot to Byron now. Nah, but going back to, I'm all over the place right now. Going back to IndyCar, yeah, they said the same thing about Las Vegas when it comes to, you know, the Dan Weldon death, and they don't want to return there. But don't they realize though that they didn't stop going to Indianapolis, and we seen people die there. They didn't stop. NASCAR didn't stop going to Daytona, and you know we seen people die at that track. Like, I think just because someone dies at a track doesn't mean you have to stop going there. That's just my personal opinion. Because I would like to see IndyCar back at Vegas. I know that some people feel kind of it wouldn't sit well with some people, but the track, obviously they have a different aero package now with IndyCar. They have the aero screen, so I feel like you wouldn't see the same type of racing that you saw in the 2011 IndyCar race, because basically what they was running in that 2011 race was like a super speedway. Like, they was all packed up and everything. I think they was like, what, 10 laps into the race too when that happened. So I think IndyCar, if they was to return there, they would try to prevent that. I would like to think, and like try to get the cars to spread out a little bit quicker, but I don't know. Corey LaJoy actually muscled his way in front of me after that hard fought battle. Corey LaJoy is coming to a Walmart near you. I think Corey LaJoy might find himself in the Truck Series ride next year. Maybe Spire Motorsports, and I mentioned this on Twitter, maybe Spire Motorsports is not completely giving up on him, and they'll probably put him in the 77 truck next year and get Chase Purdy weak ass out of here. I'm sorry, like, I've never seen anything in Chase Purdy. So get him out of here, and I feel like Corey LaJoy would be a pretty solid Truck Series driver. I feel like he'll easily be like a chase contender. Not saying he's gonna be dominant, but I'm pretty sure that he'll be a guy that can be top 5 in points. Yeah, Chase Purdy is not good. Like, I haven't seen nothing from him. The Spire trucks are fast. Kyle Busch has proven it. Roger Carruth has proven it. So, yeah, I'll be shocked if they stay with him next year. But I mean, he brings funding, I guess, so that's probably why they keeping him. But I would like to see what Corey LaJoy could do. I think Corey LaJoy has some talent. I don't think he's a Cup caliber driver though, just from what I've seen from him. And he kind of fits the Truck Series mold anyway, because you know he's kind of reckless. And when you look at everybody in the Truck Series, they're reckless. So I want to switch subjects just for a second. I mean, I know we've been kind of bouncing all over the place anyway when it comes to like things we've been talking about, but when it comes to my channel, my apologies y'all for not putting out content as quick as I put out. I said I was gonna have the SMT data video out like 2 weeks ago, and I thought I was gonna have it done, but um, I record my videos at night because I need peace and quiet, and you know, I don't want people complaining in the comment sections about like, man, what's that noise in the background? Like I was already dealing with that with the smoke detector for so long until I finally figured out that was the issue. But yeah, like I really want that video to get out, but the new thing I'm gonna do though when it comes to like videos is just not say anything about it until it's actually done. Cause I get ahead of myself, I get excited, I'll be like, man, I think I can get this out, and then I don't get it out on time, which is frustrating. It's frustrating to me. They left Vegas because of damn well death, and it wasn't crown jewel, meaning it wasn't proving them much money, providing them much money. Yeah, I just, like I said, I just think that, you know, I think they should return there. Yeah, you remember the smoke detector? Yeah. And I'm gonna say something about that too. That was so. It's embarrassing that like my most popular video, which is the NASCAR and Fox's atrocious video, that video is my most popular video, but the whole time, man, you can hear the damn smoke detector going off. And people love the video, but it's like you got like 200, 300 comments. I got like over 1,000 comments on that video, and it's like I'll say 250, almost 300 comments of people saying like, "Dude, change the batteries in your smoke detector." I'm just like, God damn, I get it. I get it, man. Like, I finally figured out at that point that it was like that's what it was. But I think after that video I finally changed them out, and you haven't heard it since then. So, but yeah, that's the main reason why it takes me a long time to get these videos out, because I try to record at night, and then sometimes I ain't gonna lie, when the nighttime get here I be tired. I be like, damn, I don't know if I'm gonna have the energy to record this, and then I push it back to the next night, and then eventually I try to, when I do have the energy, I try to get to the video and record it. And once I get to the editing part, like that's the part where it's just like, okay, I can do this anytime, and I can get done with that pretty quickly. It's the recording part that's a process. Another thing about my channel, I got in contact with a big NASCAR creator that has a ton of, that's a big following, that he said that he was open to doing a collab. I'll let y'all guess who that is. So that was kind of cool that he was open to that idea. But when it comes to like doing collabs, like I kind of just want to continue to do my own thing for now, and then maybe I'll look into that in the future. I'll see. Oh, Blaney Best, what's happening, man? And thank you so much for the birthday wish, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. No, it's not the iceberg, but he does wash my stuff though, which is kind of crazy. It's crazy that a lot of these guys these bigger YouTubers are aware of like who the hell I am, because every time I see like a big YouTuber like in my comment section or something like that, or they mention me on Twitter, I be looking like, damn, he watches my stuff. It's not Eric E stuff either. It was Black Flags Matter that was down to collab with me. So I know people are kind of mixed on him, but you know, I don't have a problem with him personally. That's just me though. I wish it was Early Productions that would have contacted me. That would have been dope. Him and Slap Shoes, they like the, I mean, tier 1 when it comes to like just how the way they narrate and edit their videos. Like, it's just, I want to get to where they at, but I gotta learn how to do so many of the cool things that they can do. So they do such an excellent job. Say Black Flags Matter just needs to stop jinxing. He ain't finna stop, man. You already know he ain't about to stop. That's his thing. Still waiting for you to get the invite to be a guest on the MWP podcast. That would be, man, that would be surreal. That would be crazy. I'll be shocked if I ever get that invite. I'll be open to it too. Like, I obviously, I mean, I'm not gonna just turn that down. Baloney Burger was on there, yeah. Like, it was dope seeing him on there. I was like, look at, it's cool seeing like what Baloney Burger channel has gotten to, because I remember following him when he had like 600-700 subscribers, and now he's sitting here with over like 10K, I think. So he's done a good job. He's stepped his quality up and everything, and doing his thing, man. Like, I'm proud of him. He's another person that's aware of my channel, which is shocking. Just seeing guys like What If and What If Racing and Jet MDK, Iceberg, Danny B Talks, those guys knowing who I am, it just is shocking to me, because those are all big YouTubers that got like over 10K. Baloney Burger, so it's great, man. Damn, JC, you was on the, wait a minute, you was on the MW on the NASCAR Weekly podcast? I remember they had like, I remember I've been watching them since the beginning, but I ain't gonna lie, like, it's some people that they've had on there that I've probably forgotten. I remember at one point they was getting like some big time people on there. Like, they interviewed Steve Phelps, and they had Haley Deegan on there, and they had Jimmy Johnson on there. I know Kamikaze Games and What If was on there at one point. That was like season 1 or 2, I think. Yeah, they do a great job though, man. They They all do a great job. Last stop of the day. I'm about to loosen this car up. Why not? Thanks, Rufa, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. I really appreciate it so much. Thanks for always being a supporter of the channel, and hope you have a good night, man. Appreciate it so much. Bragg, man. Happy birthday. Been watching you since 2020. My birthday is Wednesday. Thanks for the support, man, and happy birthday. It's Leo season. Appreciate it, and hope you have a good birthday. It's crazy how Eric went from pushing around cars to interviewing drivers. Yeah, he's come a long way. I think I started watching Eric like around 2019, 2020. No, yeah, like 2018, I think, somewhere around there. Yeah, he's come a long way. Definitely. But yeah, I'm gonna start trying to get videos out in a more frequent pace. I just gotta work on something every day, whether that's a script, thumbnails, and just recording. I got the SMT data video coming. I got a video about Amazon Prime that I want to talk about, like what I want to see from Amazon Prime. 'Cause I feel like they can really revolutionize NASCAR broadcasting. Yeah, I'm not gonna rush my content. I'm not gonna rush anything. Like, I want to make sure that things turn out how the way I want to turn out. I just want to make sure that I want to do it in a quicker way, though. I still want to get to that Bill Weber video that I got in the works. I got a Brad Keselowski video in the works. I got a NASCAR gaming video in the works. Actually, two of them in the works. Won't lie, one of them is about NASCAR 25, and the other is dealing with something else that I've kind of noticed about dealing with NASCAR games. It's dealing with NASCAR, the front cover of a NASCAR game. I'll just say that. Oh, snap. Oh, Corey LaJoy just blew a tire. Damn. Well, goodbye to his top 10. Man, it looks I'm about to finish this race outside the top 10. I was hoping to get a top 10 in this race, man. If I was to go win, but I don't think I'm gonna get that now. Unless I get another caution. They keep restarting me on the outside too. That hasn't helped me. It's crazy. This race is almost over with. It's actually went by kind of fast. LaJoy to the pace cars in 2045. I would laugh if LaJoy doesn't find any. I wouldn't laugh because of that reason, but let's just say that Corey LaJoy doesn't find anything for 2025, but NASCAR would be like, "Hey, do you want to drive the pace car for the Daytona 500?" And then if they just would have showed this dude's face, like, from the pace car, like, I would be dying laughing, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you went from driving a race car to driving a pace car. Like, damn. Not trying to pound on LaJoy like that, but it would be funny, I can't lie. It will be funny. Yeah, I'm about to finish 11th. Wow. Just catching up with these chats one more time. Yeah, definitely quality over quantity. I'm not about to try to pump out 5 videos in a week. I'm not about to do that. Me and Darian were friends like a year before he started his current channel too. That's how I got invited on the show. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, he's yeah, he does his thing. Okay. I got a friend that does YouTube as well, that lives out in California, and he just started his channel back up. We was thinking about doing the collab. He has a real small channel. I mean, my channel is small too, but he got like, he actually he's not that far behind me. But yeah, he I want to do a collab with him, obviously. You know, we be talking in the party chat all the time about doing collabs and stuff. I think that'd be kind of dope to do something. Cause me and him kind of got like the same opinions on a lot of things. Not all things, but I think that'd be kind of cool if we did like a collab. But yeah, long story short though, like, hopefully, you know, my next video will be out soon. Hopefully this week. See how it goes. I gotta finish recording a little bit more of that SMT data video and then edit it, and then it'll be out. And then I got like 3 other scripts that I'm typing right now, so yeah, a lot of ideas, just got to get to it. Oh, Denny Hamlin's about to win this race. Okay, so if I'm not gonna win, Logano's not gonna win, so that's good. So I don't mind a Denny Hamlin dub. Another thing, I wanted to do this on the emulator instead of doing this. Like, I wanted to do this on my laptop and stream Thunder 04 and do like a career mode type of race. I wanted to do something like that to where like I'm doing like a race, like a 50% career mode race every week, and just talk to you guys. But I'm having a hard time trying to you know, get the emulator re-downloaded. And then not to mention, I used to have the PS2 emulator downloaded and it wasn't running all that well. Like, it was running very slow once I got into the race. Like, scrolling through the menus wasn't a problem or anything like that. It ran normal. But once I got on the track, like, it would start running real slow. And I tried asking people for settings and all that. I think I messaged Real Radman one time. He actually gave me his settings and it didn't work. His settings didn't work. I found some other settings online. Those didn't work. So my laptop is a gaming laptop, so I don't understand why it's not running smooth. Like, it's running real slow. Like, everything's in slow motion. So trust me, like, if I had that running, up and running, I would have done that instead of doing this. Yeah, PCs are. That's why I haven't gotten. That's why I haven't gotten iRacing. PCs are expensive, and then iRacing you gotta pay for every single little thing on there. I know they got some free stuff on there, but yeah. NASCAR PSP. I had that. I had that NASCAR. I had that game when I had my PSP. I still got my PSP. I got my PSP way back in like 2006, and I still got it to this day. I just don't got no charger for it. I think I lost the charger. But once I think I could go on Amazon and buy a charger for that thing and boot it up, and still everything is still on there. Like the memory stick is still in there and everything. My brother got his PSP a year before me, if I'm not mistaken. And I just remember when he came home with it, he had Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City, MLB The Show 2008 or 2007. It was one of them. And he had an NASCAR PSP. Yeah, I think he had Midnight Club as well. Yeah, less than 5 to go. I'm gaining on Elliott a little bit, but it's gonna be too late. Yeah, don't buy NASCAR 21, please. Don't do it. Even if that game ends up being like $1, don't do it. Do not do it. If you want to get mad, you'll be real pissed off trying to play that game. I've seen so many content creators try to play that game, and I think the only content creator that's still trying to give that game a chance is Real Radman for whatever reason. Other than that, everybody else has put that game down. Chase is right there. I'm not gonna. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm not gonna make it. I almost spun out right there. Oh man. I think this caution. I think this race had like what 5 cautions. I think. So that's not bad. 5 or 6 cautions, if I'm not mistaken. Too bad the game doesn't show you stuff like that. And I will finish 11th. Wow, that sucks. Just way too loose. I loosened the car too much on that last stop, I think. Oh boy. Yeah, that actually went by kind of fast. Wow. Wow, so Alex Bowman wins at Chicagoland. How fitting. Oh man, I missed out on the top 10. Damn. I stopped playing NASCAR 21 around February of 2022 just because I got tired of it and I'm not bothering with it. The 2022 update, even though it's free, because the tracks like Gateway are broken. That whole game is broken. That whole entire game is just in shambles. I find it funny that Alex Bowman just won this race. Wow. Damn. Dang, only 12 cars finished on the lead lap. Not that many cars fell out the race too. Only like 3, 4. So yeah. Mike Joy or Alan Bestwick. Damn. I'm gonna say Mike Joy. Just a little bit over Alan Bestwick. I actually heard Alan Bestwick over the thing at Indianapolis. It was nice hearing him the whole time at the track. Yeah, JC, you. I guess me and you are equal on skill level then, since we were just finishing the same spot. Damn, I was hoping I could have topped that. I thought I was gonna have a chance at winning at one point, but they shuffled my ass to the back. Yeah, Adam Alexander is underrated too. I hope they sign him to the CW, which I'm pretty sure they will. So, you said my mic is cutting off? Is my microphone acting up? I think this thing got a short and I was moving around just now. I gotta get the wireless headset. Yep. Yeah. Oh man. Why is the audio acting up all of a sudden? Damn. What, do I sound like robotic or? JC said sounds good. Oh, okay. Let me just stand still because I'm using a wired mic. I got it plugged into the controller. I got to get the wireless headset eventually. But yeah, get Jamie Little out of the booth. It's some pretty good play-by-play commentators that's like in the grassroots ranks right now, like Jonathan Ramos, or Ramos, whatever his last name is, IDK player. If y'all not aware of who he is, he does a good job. He calls races at the Nashville Fairgrounds, and he does a great job. I feel like he's already primed to get in the booth next year. It's another guy that does the Cars tours. He calls races for the Cars tour, and y'all said y'all just had to refresh, right? I guess that's a YouTube thing. I don't know. I hope it is. But yeah, he just called an ARCA race not long ago, and everybody was praising him, including myself. I would love to see Ralph Shaheen back calling truck. I feel like Ralph Shaheen would be the perfect guy to call truck races, man. I feel like he would be the perfect guy. With how chaotic the truck series is, he kind of got the voice to match like the energy of the series. Like, I feel like that would be kind of cool to have him in the booth. But yeah, man, I don't know what it is with Fox, and they just select these pit road reporters, and yeah, go ahead and get them a chance, but they're not. Once you know that they don't have it, you need to get their ass out of the booth. They selected what's his name? Dylan, not Dylan Welch. Um, what's his name? His last name is Welch. Vince Welch. Um, they got his ass in the booth, and he was put in the booth unexpectedly because it was originally supposed to be Steve Burns that was going to be in the booth, but unfortunately he passed away, and so they put him in the booth instead. They, Vince Welch, and for whatever reason, Fox liked what they heard and kept him in the booth for like 7 or 8 years. And I'm just looking like, wow. So yeah, I and then they put Jamie Little in there. I'm like, okay, maybe she'll be good, and she turns out not to be good, and they want to keep her in there for some reason. And I know she's not calling every truck race, but it wouldn't surprise me next year they'd be like, yeah, you're gonna call every truck race next year. And that pisses me off because everybody can hear how terrible she sounds. She's a great pit road reporter, but she is not cut out to be a play-by-play announcer. I'm sorry. I like Jamie Little just like how I like Vince Welch, but if you're not good at play-by-play commentating, you have no business doing it. Is it bad? I would much rather listen to Vince Welch than Jamie Little. I agree on that. I agree. I'd much rather listen to um to Vince Welch. I mean, Jamie Little, man. I think her worst call was that Talladega race where Brett Moffitt won in that one-off last year. Brett Moffitt, Brett Moffitt, like, like what the hell? Like, she just said his name like 5 times until he crossed the finish line. I'm just looking like, wow, that is terrible. And then Michael Waltrip doesn't make it any better. I'm sorry, like I never liked Michael Waltrip as a commentator. I feel like if you want to have him on TV, put him in um that role where he just, what's that guy name that NBC had, and he used to be like in a, like he used to be around the racetrack just talking to fans and stuff. They got rid of his ass like with, a couple years ago, but put Michael Waltrip in that role. Like, don't have him calling races, man. Yeah, he talks about Daniel Dye, and I know Daniel Dye has improved, but come on now, you talk about this dude like he's your son or something like that. Like, why you talk about this dude so much? Rutledge Wood, that's okay. Yeah, Rutledge Wood. Wood. I really want Kurt Busch to come into the truck booth. Yeah, he did a good job as well at the times. Kurt Busch is a pretty good commentator. I feel like that if Fox was to ever like, my perfect truck booth would be the guy that calls the car tours race. I forgot his name. Um, Kurt Busch, and then you can keep Phil Parsons in there. Cause Phil Parsons is not bad. He just, when he has somebody in the booth that's like good, he can be good himself. But if he has somebody in the booth with him that's not all that great, he's not gonna be all that great. I kind of noticed that about him over the years. Just like when he had Rick Allen in the booth with him years ago in the Speed days, like he he will he was pretty good. Jamie McMurray is a really good commentator, and if I was the CW or Amazon or TNT, I will be trying to snag him away from Fox. I will be throwing the bag at him. I will be throwing the bag at Jamie Murray. He's that good in my opinion. I hope the CW can sign him, have him, Adam Alexander, and shit. That's pretty much it. You don't need two guys in the booth when it comes to or three guys in the booth. I'll be fine with just Adam and Jamie McMurray. Oh, you sent me something in the in Discord earlier, JC. I'll take a look at it when I get a chance. I'll take a look at it. Trust me. She only said Brett Moffitt twice as they came to the line. Maybe it was just me. Maybe it sounded like she said his name like 4 or 5 times between coming off turn 4 and the start finish line. I gotta go back and look at it or hear it. Trevor Bain's a good commentator too. He's okay. He's okay. I never really thought Trevor Bain was that great. He does a solid job when it comes to like the pre-race stuff. I remember I wanted Todd Bodine to be in the booth, and they put him in the booth a few times, and he was messing up like crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna stay on here for like another 5 more minutes, guys, and then I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Actually, when 8 o'clock gets here, I'll 8 o'clock my time, that's when I'm gonna shut the stream down. Once again, y'all came out in full force tonight. I think the stream hit like, I think it hit like 20 people at one point, if I'm not mistaken, which is dope. So I really appreciate that. Fun stream. Yeah, it definitely was. Like y'all, I mean y'all, I think it's what, 493 comments that I'm seeing in total throughout this stream. So you guys were very active tonight, which I really appreciated. Yes, I had a good birthday. I just chill. I don't make a big deal about my birthday. I do not make a big deal about my birthday. If anything, birthdays get more depressing as you get older because you're getting older. So I'm still in my 20s right now, but only got a couple of years left in my 20s, and then I'm into my 30s. So how you think I'm gonna feel when I turn 40? Like, I'm really not gonna be looking forward to my birthday then. Do you have a PS3? Yeah, but it's my my little brother has it. I got a PS4 in my room, a PS5, and a PS2 sitting in front of me right now. Oh, Beast in here. Happy birthday. Thanks, man. I just wrapped up on that 100% Chicagoland race. I finished 11th. Unfortunately, I was hoping to get a top 10. I knew a win wasn't possible, but I finished 11th, and I used Jeff Gordon. Will you hook up your PS3? We could race on NASCAR 15 or inside line. Man. Just for the lag bubble to happen. You know what's funny though? The servers on this game went to shit. Talk about NASCAR Heat 5. Like, you can't even get a race going at this point. Like, we was trying to do a full car. So we had a league race. Not a league race. We had a what's funny is that I think that NASCAR Inside Line and 15 will actually function better than this game at this point, because even when you try to, like, this game will like lag so bad and you got to keep backing out and restart the lobby until it starts to run smooth. And I've kind of noticed that, lately with this game. So we tried to combine like 4 leagues, and we was gonna have like a full 40 car field, like me, my friend, my brother, and then it was like 37 others that was gonna race. And we we never got it in because the game kept lagging, so we gave up on it. We was gonna do Daytona night full length race, and we never got it in. So that pissed me off because I was actually looking forward to that race. This was like a month ago we was trying to do this, and it never went through. Couldn't get it done because this game sucks. I never really watched a full stream before, not gonna lie. Glad this is my wow. So who do you watch? Because I'm surprised about that. Like, I wasn't expecting people to tune into the full stream, but I was hoping that people would stop in and just say what's up and chat for a little while. And then, people got things to do, so I didn't expect people to tune in for 2.5, 3 hours. But I appreciate you. That's dedication right there, man. Like, to tune in to this stream for a long time. Few more minutes left, and I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Guess I'll just go ahead and wrap up, man. This won't be a weekly thing. This was kind of like a special occasion, and I'll do this again down the road. I want to do this on PC, but this is like the best I can do right now. So this was cool though. Maybe I'll play F1 next time. The only thing about F1 is that the paddles, you'll be able to hear the paddles, and now that would probably get irritating at times, hearing me click those so many times throughout the race. Did some NASCAR 2011 online videos for Christmas 2021. NASCAR 2011. Man, I haven't touched that game in so long. I would like to race you though, JC. I don't know if it'll be on NASCAR Inside Line or NASCAR 15. If you got F1, I'll race you on there. Or if this game right here can cooperate, I'll race you on here. Oh, no problem, random kid. Like, no problem, man. The heat servers are not up anymore. I see people still be racing online on here. It's just that it's hard trying to load into a race is the issue. Yeah. But yeah, so thank you guys so much, man. Thank you so much for the birthday wishes. I had a good day. Glad y'all came in. Like I said, JC, I'll check out what you sent me in the Discord. Appreciate y'all so much. Y'all don't know how much y'all mean to me. Without y'all, like, my channel wouldn't be nothing. So I appreciate y'all so much. And the content is going to continue to come. So yeah, so glad y'all enjoyed the stream. Birthday was cool. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll up out of here. And hopefully y'all have a good night and a good rest of y'all week. NASCAR will be back, not next Sunday, but the Sunday after next. So we got one more week. So go watch some old races. But y'all have a good one though.